You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Great week of battle rap. We had Summer Madness 12, y'all.
Yes,
Went
we did.
down in Charlotte. It was an event. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Let me back up. If y'all looking back of us, we still got the Pat Stay.
Of course.
Rest in peace, Pat Stay. We still riding with Pat Stay. Still got the donation. The GoFundMe still up. If it's still up, please go hit the GoFundMe. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. And love and light go out to his family. Anything y'all need from us, y'all holler. You know what I mean? For real. Summer Madness 12, y'all. Let's not even waste no time. We had a weekend of some battles. We had some surprise battles. Yeah. Let me say this real quick. Z the Dropout. I'm going to say this. I think you were a little bit too excited and he got humbled on Summer Madness. I know you probably excited to be on that stage. And I'm saying this because I feel like he family now. He fuck with DNA. He under DNA umbrella. He came in here and won a battle in here actually. You know what I mean? He been showing out lately. He been doing this thing. He got on that stage. He got a little too excited, jumping up and down, slapping the floor.
Was too spacious.
And he lost. I'm not familiar with Soul too much, but he impressed me. And
I think he thought he had to go crazy. You know what I mean? He put too much into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that was the perfect way to put it. That's what I'm trying to say. I think he put way too much into it. Like I think, yeah,
a little overzealous
because of the setting. It was a little.
He was a little overzealous.
Yeah, he was a little overzealous, man. He got a little, you know what I mean, full of himself and went up there, and I think he lost that one. You know what I mean? I shout out to DNA for admitting to him losing, too. I know DNA representing him. DNA was damn sure was like he lost. So I fuck with DNA. DNA keep it real, man. He telling people the truth, man. He not a yes man. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck.
My man was fire, though.
Who?
A lot of people could have lost in front of that round, bro.
I never heard of him. So? Yeah, nah, he not. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people could have died in front of that round.
He said some shit.
That was a fire-ass round.
Yo, son, I keep it real. When Z was rapping, he started jumping around, acting crazy and screaming. It started turning me off. So, me and Ike was watching it together. I told Ike, I was like, yeah, he about to lose this. And then when I seen Soul going, chill, let him rap. Watch, I'm going to kill this thing. Right. As soon as he said that, I said, oh, he going to lose. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt it when he said that. Like, oh, yeah, he going to win this battle. Bro.
Nah, I ain't going to lie. I've seen plenty of motherfuckers, make me think like the other nigga round wasn't that fire. Like, watch, wait till I go. Wait, and then that shit be trash.
Yeah, we had a lot of that.
I've seen that.
But you can tell though.
But he definitely he did his thing, man. I think every fucking bar. I don't think he had any filler. I think everything he said got a crowd reaction.
Nah, yeah. It pretty much did.
Yeah.
Pretty much did. He was up there to kill. He impressed me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to say that. He impressed me. He made me look up some other battles, and I'm a fan now. So I definitely want to see him on. I want to see him more now, especially on that platform, because that was a big stage.
Yeah.
And he showed he could rock it. Right. So, yeah, when you do, to me, when show and prove with me, we don't know you to be, like he said it, like hardly none of y'all know who I am, but he went up there very poised, and he made y'all remember him. Y'all know who he is now.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so just off of that alone, I feel like you could probably put him in the mix of another big stage. You know what I mean? Like, y'all could put, I know they're going to want to baby step him and put him on the small rooms, whatever, but he just showed y'all I could rock a big stage, B. Niggas ain't even know me, bro. So imagine when niggas get to know him and he start doing that. You know what I mean? He good.
Facts plus tax.
I fuck with him. He did his thing. Impressed me. I ain't never seen him before, but I'm a fan now. So shout out to them.
Just for the record, man, these are some very, 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 very. Did I say very?
Very.
Very good mics. There's nothing wrong with these mics. They're cardioid mics where you have to talk into the center of the mic. That's all the problem is. If anybody's having a problem, sometimes you can't hear. It has to be talked in right in there just because it only picks up what's in front of you. Not around. Yeah,
so what they saying
they
saying they can't hear me or something right now?
Nah, they was saying they couldn't hear Ike, but Ike's mic was turned down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, y'all, I'm good.
Should be good.
All right.
Yeah, so G the Dropout, Soda Flair, Soda. What's his
my
name?
bad. One more thing. And anybody got a problem with the mics? 15 MOFE $ 15 MOFE. You send me about $500-$600. We'll upgrade the mics. All right.
Yo,
if
no, you
not,
want to come up here?
then it is what it is.
Get up here, bro.
Shout out to y'all anyway.
I forgot you asked that, bro. Word. Yeah, he hit us up. Yo, shout out to my man Tay Roc in the building.
Word.
We're gonna give my man Tay Roc some light because this is the engineer that fills in when Unc and Rod not around, and we still gotta put on the show. He came here, he sat here, he learned. He sat under Unc and under Heavy and learned, and the boy be running the boards now. So, you know, we had a couple shows where it was looking like, you know, somebody was back there not knowing what they was doing. It was him. But he was learning, though. You know what I mean? So you got to give him that learning curve. You feel me? Shout out to my man Tay Roc, man. He hit me up and said he wanted to sit in with us while we did the recap.
I was in the building.
Yeah, and you was in the building. You was actually out there. So you got both perspectives, too. So, yeah, bet. Because he definitely said, yo, I want to sit down and do the recap with y'all. So, yeah, you family, nigga. So we just did the Soul and the
So Flair, Soul.
Soul Flair Soul. Am I saying his name wrong?
I believe it.
I thought it was Soul to Flair too. What is his name?
So Flair, Soul.
So Flair Soul.
Yeah.
What?
So Flair,
Come
Soul.
on, you got what?
So Flair Soul?
So Flair, Soul.
So Flair Soul.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
his Latin, Soul is the last part of his name.
All right, so I'm gonna just call him Soul. I'm gonna just call him Soul.
Soul
Soul
to-
versus
Soul to
Z the
Soul?
Dropout. Soul won. Back to life. Soul to Soul.
Soul to Soul?
Soul to Soul. That's what I'm gonna call him. Yeah, cause now Z gotta bring.
My nigga Soul
You
to
gotta bring
Soul.
Z back to
Smoke
life
Z.
now.
He made Z drop out.
Word. Yo, so the next battle was Danny Myers versus Fonz.
Oh,
During the beginning of the battle.
That those were what's the shit called? Crucible? They were crucibles. Those are two guys from the Crucibles, and they were thrown in the hot water like that, and they lived up to it, man. You know what I mean? They did very good.
That's a fact. I forgot to say that.
That's Summer Madness 12. Yeah.
No. Let me also say this.
He did good.
Shout out to DNA, because DNA is managing G the Dropout.
Yeah, he went from
And,
here to there.
you know, he
Manager of
hosted.
the year. You got to give him manager.
Yo,
of the year.
he got his people on Summer Madness, bro. Like, not for nothing.
Wrong name.
Shout out to DNA
Word.
for
I
putting
said that when we was watching.
one round or not. You got your man on Summer Madness. That's great
and-
management, great movement, great. He making great steps for his people. That was dope.
Good job.
And I know Charlie Clips and DNA is really cool, but Charlie Clips actually took the chance and let Z come on stage when he battled
That's a fact,
Yoshi.
too.
In that same
So,
building.
and that's
He
all
made
because
Yoshi
of
cry.
DNA also. So, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
he's
nah,
doing good.
doing good.
I think I might start battle rapping and get DNA. as
DNA the manager. Nah, it's looking like a good way to go.
Yeah.
Word.
Call yourself the Yellownian.
The
I didn't like
Yellownian.
it the first time you said it, and I'm not liking it.
Right.
He said it first. But anyway,
Yo, listen. Danny Myers versus Fonz. Danny Myers versus Fonz. Snooze fest.
Yeah,
during the first
I'm
round.
gonna keep it real. Made us fall asleep.
During the first round. hell
It
yeah.
dozed me off for a minute.
y'all watched it back? Y'all watched that battle back?
I watched it back.
And I like
yesterday.
Danny first round, to be real with you.
Crazy first.
But it was just
I
felt
ain't
like
like-
with all the
I ain't
crowd
like neither one of they
reactions and
first.
stalling, it was like long-winded. Like,
I feel like the crowd, our ears wasn't geared.
It's a lot of
for that.
screaming.
That was a lot. That was a lot. In the
It's a lot of screaming. A lot of
It's screaming. Those the cherries on top of all of them bars that he giving us. He's packing a lot of bars in that shit.
You a
Sorry.
big Danny fan, bro.
I'm
And-
sorry.
and-
Let me say this real quick before we
said
continue.
cherries on top.
Every battle, we have a snippet of every battle on the channel. So y'all could check out at least a snippet of everybody that battled on Summer Madness on the channel. If
Right.
y'all didn't get to see the battles itself, you can check out the snippets.
Word.
My bad, fellas.
No doubt, quick plug from Uncle Rod. Go check out the snippets. Yo, listen, but check it out. I hear what you saying, right? But
Oh, what up, big time?
I keep it real. I feel like this battle was a paper battle to me. And what I mean by that is one of those battles that look good on paper. It didn't really live up to the names that we saw.
On it.
Fonz versus Danny Myers. You thought that shit was about to be one of them ones.
Bar fest.
Bar fest of the battle of the year potential. It wasn't none of that.
I thought it was gonna be battle of the night, and it definitely
It wasn't even that. It was the worst battle of the night.
I wouldn't say that.
What battle was worse? What battle was worse? Tell me on Summer Madness. Out of this whole Summer Madness card, what battle was worse than Danny and Fonz? Tell me.
Not the opener. Opener don't count.
Is he the Dropout of Soul? That's what you about to say. That don't count, my nigga. On the card, I'm talking about. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was the worst battle. Now you look at the names, Fonz and Danny. You like, that's what I mean by paper battle. It looked good on
I ain't
paper.
gonna front. I'm looking forward to that.
I was too.
That's gonna be a bar fest.
It looked good on paper.
On
it wasn't it.
Out there, people
It wasn't
like,
it.
Yo,
It put me to sleep.
It's not a battle we want to watch. We can watch this in a parking lot. We can watch this in a parking lot. And I'm like, y'all bugging. And then,
Yo, son,
in the building, people was like,
we tried to give it.
We
tried to give it a run. They went from Soul and Z to Dropout straight into that. We was like, okay, this is setting off. It was the first battle. There was no way I should be snoring already, bro. It put me to sleep a little bit.
Absolutely, niggas.
This the first battle.
Shout out to my nigga Mr. Sax Fifth. He had to wake niggas up like, yo, y'all niggas falling asleep, me?
Yeah, my man, word, my nigga, man, you know what I mean? My nigga Sax in the crib with us. He like, yo, wake up, y'all. We had to. Oh, my
this
fault.
Summer Madness. He said, wake up. This Summer Madness.
It just started.
I'm like, oh, what?
The nigga Fonz had the extra long ass round. Like that shit was drawn out. That second round was wild drawn out. Like,
nigga said, wait, hold on, nigga still rapping?
yeah, like damn, this nigga then they ain't go yet. Word.
Yo,
I was like,
you
oops.
got to give it to Fonz, man, because he was struggling in that second, and he didn't lose composure. He kept his composure.
No, I give
shout out to
a lot of
Swan
people
all
can't
day.
endure that.
No, listen, I keep it real.
No, Fonz.
There was many times where I felt like he could have called that second and just ended it on a certain note, but he kept going, and it's like, nah, I mean, it was just too much. Let it go sometime. I see you struggling. You could have ended it on there was some good parts where he could have shut it down and be like, boom, it had good momentum going into the third. You know, but he kept going. It was just like,
Can I ask you this, because you're a battle rapper?
What up?
In situations like that, is it your ego and what you like? I wrote some
as
dope
much as I
shit.
want to say,
need to get this
as
shit
much as
out.
I want to say no, yeah, that's what it be.
That's what it be.
That's
right?
what it be, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you it ain't. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. It just niggas be feeling like we got the dopest shit that we ain't. Oh, this line coming up, I gotta say this.
Right.
Ooh, they gotta hear this. They gotta hear. Shook was doing it. Shook was doing it.
That's for sure.
There was we gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to that. That's a prime. I'm glad you brought that up because. All right, boom. Let's just finish this. I gave it to Danny 2-1 after rewatching it. Danny 2-1.
Outside people were saying they gave it to Fonz the first and the third.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people had Fonz in that first.
Okay. Now,
Got the
okay.
third. Fonz got the third clear.
Fonz got the third. Danny got the second. It's up to the
third
first.
clear.
And I ain't like leaving one of they first. I keep it all the way real with you. I'm going to keep it. So I'm edging towards Danny because Danny was more electrifying in the battle. That's why I'm saying Danny 2-1. But if you really want me to be real, I don't know who won the first. I gave Danny the second and Fonz the third.
Hey, yo, y'all got to hit that like button, man.
Hit the like button.
Oh, y'all got to hit that
Please.
like button, man.
You gotta hit the
simple,
like button.
Simple, click, click, click. Come on, hit the
That's
like.
how I'm looking at that. Whoever won that first, whoever y'all get that first to won the battle. You gave Danny the first? Yeah, I didn't like either one of them. I ain't like either one of them first.
In the building, Fonz got the first. I watched it back. Danny got that first to me. Danny 2-1.
Danny 2-1.
Hey, I love Fonz too. I definitely love Fonz.
Nah,
so
Danny-
I'm saying with it,
nah,
you
I
feel
said
me?
that.
All Indians had all
In the building, it felt like Fonz got the first?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I gave it to Danny 2-1.
That's not to me.
If Fonz got the first, then he might have won the battle, bro.
Danny 2-1.
If Fonz got the first, he won first and third.
See the chat, Danny 2-1, Danny 3-0, Danny 2-1, Danny.
I got
3-0,
Danny 2-1.
Nah, Danny 2-1.
I rewatched the
It
battle.
wasn't a 30 at all. Wasn't a 30.
DC
I
Tate
gave
in the
Danny
building, Fonz
2-1
had
because he
first.
was more electrifying, B. I hated the screaming though, but He gave more of a performance. You know,
And then he had to, he gave rebuttals and mid-round rebuttals.
yeah,
Caps
shit like that.
flying shit. Throw these caps at you. Man,
Got
listen.
one Fonz, 2-1. Everything else is Danny.
Yeah, it must be Danny. Fact.
When he was screaming, he looked like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes screaming like that.
Stupid. Tag of the Killer Tomato. Fonz woke up a little bit when he started shoving him at the end. That's why I gave him the third round, because that's where he got more energetic and started, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, 2-1
Man,
Danny.
he looked on the whole ring camera like they would have grabbed with this shit. Oh my God, Fonz was bugging.
yeah, he was bugging. Yeah. He got
Third
the
round
third. He got the
Oh my
third.
God, Fonz.
You got that clear.
Next battle was what?
Hollow and Verb.
Oh, yeah, they did the next surprise
surprise
battle.
Hollow won. Next battle.
Hollow and Verb. Yeah, Hollow definitely won that. Nah.
But there was a
you
reason
saying like
behind
that?
this battle.
They battled before.
Verb did shit.
They
what's
battled
it, Scribble
before,
Jams?
and they battled in Street Status.
Street Status.
In St. Louis, and the battle was 2 rounds. It never did a
Right.
full
That
battle.
is
Really?
That is why they did a 1-rounder with Verb and
Right.
Hollow. Exactly why, I don't know. Like, even though what's
There's
the
never been
significance
called a
of it,
winner because everybody say it's 1-1.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So if we
So
won that,
Verb went around, Hollow went around. They only did 2 rounds, so that was a draw. So they just did a 3rd round finally, and Hollow won.
clear.
Clear.
Who won the first?
It was 1-1.
1-1. Okay, so there you go. That was the deciding factor. Then there you go.
So after all these years, we finally got a conclusion. We finally got some closure to that battle. Hollow really won that round, though.
He did.
Started his round with a rebuttal. And then he went into the.
I had to cut back on my
the
weed.
trees.
I am a grinder.
Yo, that had to
Nigga
grind
said, I help
immediately.
niggas find keys.
I am a finder. Yeah, he caught that. He
That was
caught
funny.
that.
That was funny.
Yo,
Slime Mace, what up, Hat? Debo, what up, boy?
that shit, Hollow definitely won that, though.
You heard what Debo said. Hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Yo, he definitely, it was only 1 round, though.
I had a good conversation with Debo at Summer Madness.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was about a little bit of battle rap, but it was mostly about polo. Shout out to Debo. Shout out to Debo. Yeah.
Next battle.
Just got on this polo.
What was the next battle?
He going hard though. He going hard.
He trying.
Was that
You gonna hit my line.
Chess and
Shout out
Sugar.
to my nigga
Yeah, 'cause
Debo,
that's
man.
Shout
He
out to my
here.
nigga Don. That's my nigga. He gonna hit my line after that.
Can we have a small moment of silence?
Man, I gotta do that song shit after.
Can somebody get the CPR kit and start pumping on this boy chest?
How do I
Somebody get a bucket.
say goodbye
Watch your shoes, people. Watch your shoes.
to what
Don't slip.
we had?
Don't slip, people. Don't slip. Watch out.
The good times that made us laugh.
Can we get a cleanup in aisle 4?
Oh, hey. Anyway, that nigga died. And I fuck with Chess hard body.
I fuck with chess. But we need to clean up on aisle 5 right
Need
now.
to clean up on aisle 5.
What's going on with chess, bro? Can we get a
Gotta ask the infamous question.
what?
If
What did he
Chess-
eat before he battled?
If Chess gets through all of his rounds clean, does the battle look any different?
Yes, it does.
No,
Okay.
no.
A
no.
little bit?
Why not?
I was gonna get to that.
Nah, you
But
bugging.
not
You
really.
bugging. Nah.
I didn't like chess material that much.
Yeah, a lot of it was mid to me.
It was mid.
It was to me.
I heard chess way better. That was
Absolutely.
mids.
Absolutely.
It was a lot of filler. Nah, Suge was on 10.
He was on his shit.
8-1.
Big golden ticket was
9-0
going
in
crazy.
25 days. In 25 days.
He
Shout out
did
to
it better than
the
Surf.
Big Golden
He did that
Ticket.
better than Surf. Surf did it in
Well,
90
my
days.
nigga Big Golden Ticket was going crazy.
Right? Surf did it in 90 days.
All I know
9
is
over 90
Jersey
days.
Up, man.
Niggas, Suge just did it in 30.
Right.
25.
Yep, he did.
Oh, God, what up?
Buddha, what up?
He beat Surf, Tay Roc. He ain't battled Eazy yet. That's why he called it Eazy out. Buddha, what up, boy?
He just called out 5 people. I forgot who was on the list, but Suge, he got 5 in his
Look,
target. Easy
look.
probably next, but Verb
Niggas
is
better
up there,
start
too.
putting some motherfucking respect on my nigga Suge name.
Verb shook.
My nigga working out.
Big golden
He's
ticket.
slimming up. He up there breathing better. He moving around better.
He not even sweating as much.
Word. My nigga. Listen.
If was a fifth though.
Listen, he getting in shape.
Yo,
Don't even say that because he getting in shape now.
Nah, he is.
He doing his thing.
let's talk about one of the biggest highlights of that battle.
What's that?
When the nigga would twerk and Arsenal was trying to pull him
pulled him
off.
off.
Now let's go back to what you
No,
said.
the crowd
Let's
was
go
saying
back.
leave
This
him
is what I
alone.
want to say back
Nah,
what
the
you
crowd,
said earlier.
The crowd was screaming. They were chanting,
Hold
leave him
on.
alone.
With it, yeah.
Nah,
Back
the,
when
the
we
crowd,
said-
Nah, the crowd was chanting, leave him alone.
No, they was
But we
saying
still
leave him
wanted to
alone.
see that
But
shit.
hold
We
on.
wanted him to finish that round. We want-
This goes back to what he was saying about knowing when to stop when we talking about Fonz, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a time when Fonz could have ended that second on a good note, going into the third, good momentum, right? Suge
Overkill.
overkill. And there was a time, Arsenal was kind of right when he was like, stop right now, walk off.
Right.
You could tell when he first started to walk off, the crowd went crazy. If he would have just continued that and just left it there, it would have been like, but
He had a point to prove.
but then the ego kicked in. I got more bars that niggas gotta hear. That's the battle rapper. And I'm telling you, that's what it is. Don't let these niggas tell you it ain't. I'm telling you, that's what it is. The ego kicked in. Let me rap. Nah. Suge came back. Now
Let him get, because this is
that also did.
And
That
first of
also
all-
got the crowd hype.
And that's his first Summer Madness. You know what I mean? Like
Son.
he's on one.
This is the same show we complaining about when his rounds are short. You get what I mean?
Yo,
so
listen.
let him rap.
And this is first
My
Summer
niggas
Madness.
came to work.
Word the
Yes.
mother. And on this first Summer
Suge is on his shit.
He did a good job.
And y'all
baby.
better put some fucking respect on that boy name,
Facts.
because he wanted. He coming for all them niggas he called out. He still want Verb stop on. I still want to see him and Head
Set it
Ice.
up.
Him and Head Ice gonna be your Wolf.
Set it up.
Suge working, Wolf. Set it up. Easy. He called out Easy.
Is that
Man,
the first
listen, my
time,
nigga Suge
like,
going
somebody
crazy.
actually literally tried to physically remove somebody off the
Nah,
stage?
they tried to get Ars off of twerk in London.
Off of Twitter?
Off of him?
Off the stage. Just,
off
come
the
on,
stage.
Come on,
Stage,
wow,
but-
bro. Come on, like,
And Ars, no.
Not off of him.
No. In London, yeah.
yeah.
That's a good
They were
fucking
screaming,
fact.
"Leave him alone! Leave him alone!"
But yeah, man, even that tank top chest had on, I think that was squeezing him
Your
up.
chest was
That's
looking
what
like
probably made
Leroy
him
from
throw up.
Fame on stage.
He was
B.
looking like Leroy from Fame.
Fact. Well, I don't know what he. Niggas be so thirsty to show off designer shit, be like, my nigga, it's really not that serious,
Yeah.
bro.
Somebody said, yo,
Like,
I think you got
damn.
a leak in the faucet.
It really be that serious to show some designer
Me,
drawers
you
or
wanna hear
something?
that, right?
It be that serious to see a nigga designer drawers and designer pants, like, for you to come out with just a wetsuit on there.
Tank top looking screaming, I don't fit
Bitch.
you.
Stop. Yo.
Yo, my nigga,
Yo, my
why
nigga
he was
ready.
out there?
Yo, I am my nigga chest was
nigga.
wildin', yo. Give my nigga chest some Pedialyte, some Ensure.
He needs some Pedialyte
He needs some
immediately.
Pedialyte immediately.
Word.
Pedialyte immediately
Give
right.
that nigga some great flavor Pedialyte, some sip it slow. For every battle, nigga. Don't
Oh my
eat,
God.
drink some Pedialyte. You know what I mean? Get your electrolytes up. You know what I mean?
He should have wore a Verb jersey, that
And
Willie
some
Beeman
rich
jersey.
crackers, my nigga.
A
Rich
Verb
crackers.
A Verb should have given
Nah,
that
this
Willie
is
Beeman
real.
jersey.
This is real. This is what he didn't have. He needed some crackers. Everybody giving him water.
Nah,
You
he,
just gonna drink.
he needed
That
some
shit coming right back
saltines.
up.
He was
You
up there
needed
drinking
something with some
apple juice,
salt.
too.
He needed
You gotta cut it.
saltines. He needed
You gotta-
saltines.
You gotta
'cause he be
settle the
struggle
stomach.
bars.
You needed some
He
rich.
do struggle bars. Nah, he needed saltines.
I'm serious, my nigga. You needed some
He kicked
saltines.
struggle bars, so he needed saltines.
Yo,
You know the
yo,
saltine
chest.
crackers?
Yo, chest. Real talk.
Son.
I ain't even trying to be funny. Get a little packet of salt. You know them little salt packets? And when
Will
you
that
feel,
help, though?
I swear to God, just dab it on your tongue when you feel nauseous. Dab it on your tongue, and it'll take the nausea. Pause. But you know, pause, B.
Dab it on your tongue.
Pause. Yeah, I just be on some negative, like I always on it, like
The
pause.
on your
What?
tongue part.
Dab
The
it
on
in.
is
Dab it on your cut.
No, because
You
it's not.
dab
You gotta
peroxide
settle
on
your
the cut.
stomach. You can't dab it on the cut. You gotta settle your stomach. You gotta taste the salt, please. Yes. I said dab the salt. I said the salt. I said the salt. Dab the salt, the little packet of salt on your tongue if you feel nauseous, and the salt will settle your stomach.
That's insane.
Damn, y'all niggas is getting.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Sway. Oh my God.
God damn, I'm trying to give y'all some tips for niggas when you too drunk and you feel like you about to throw up. You get a salt packet.
Give y'all some tips.
Hey,
Y'all
yo,
niggas, never mind, bitch. Niggas is gay.
Shout out to Esther Adrianza Guerra.
What?
Hey, man, listen, I dropped out in the 3rd grade.
Damn.
Says super fan of the show. And somebody else, too. I think Rufus, my man. Yeah, Rufus Green. Peace, brother.
Niggas, word. Anyway, I don't know. Chess got a condition, B. This is like the 4th time he threw up in a big stage battle, bro.
What material was the outfit made out of?
I don't know. Sealskin.
Said what?
Sealskin.
Yo, chill.
He said, what material was the outfit made out of?
It's shout out
Wife
Jeff
beater.
Ford. He says
She was
it's
made out of wife
anxiety,
beater.
It's the nerves in his stomach.
My,
respectively.
the wife
Shout
beater
out
looked like
to
it did and
Restore
fit
the
his whole
Family.
body.
Anxiety says the nerves in his stomach.
Anxiety. I mean, no, I figure pretty much. He get up there.
Don't
He
they
be
got
nervous.
Imodium AD for that or some shit?
Ammonium AD stops you from going to the bathroom or some shit like
I
that.
don't know. They need something.
I think somebody
Stop you
tried
from
to
shitting.
offer him
Excuse my language.
ginger ale, and he declined it, and he
Nigga need
wanted water.
Nah, ginger
My
ale
nigga-
gonna come right back up. He needs something to
My
cut.
nigga need Tums.
They was giving him apple juice, Uncle Rob.
My nigga need Tums.
Nah, apple
man.
juice, all that shit gonna come right back up. That's what I'm saying. You need salt. You need
What about
crackers,
Tums? He can't use Tums?
bread. You need something to settle the stomach.
Tums.
Tums. I mean, yeah, you get Tums. I don't even know. What the fuck is Tums? That's old school. Tums. That's old school as shit. Yeah, nah, I don't know if they even make those no more, but you just need something to settle the stomach,
I
B.
agree. Come prepared. Like,
Crackers is probably the best thing, B. Get some
Saltine,
crackers,
like-
sauteed
Some
crackers,
looser
some
clothes.
Ritz, something
He
like
need
that.
some
B.
looser clothes.
Put him on the payroll. Shit, with the little that's the soap around his neck and all that.
You gotta come with his own nurse on the side of the stage every battle.
Nigga
B.
he need looser clothes.
Nigga got RN.
but look. Oh, when old Red battles on big stages or just in general, he knows he may or may not lose his voice. He comes with his tea prepared. He comes
His teeth
the
prepared.
tea. Like he'll dead ask for it. But I'm saying that to
Nah,
say
he
like,
do be yeah.
I say
Old
that
Red
to
saved
say,
a cup of
If
tea.
you know.
I thought you said his teeth prepared.
No,
like,
his
Nah,
tea,
we
like,
definitely
he
know he
got
don't
tea
do
because
that.
He loses his voice and shit.
We already know he don't come that
I'm saying that
prepared.
to say, at least try to come prepared. You know what I mean?
I mean,
what I'm
listen.
saying with the saltine crackers, with
My whole thing is,
a pail or something like.
it's time for him to recognize that that's a something. You know what I mean? It's time for him to recognize that that's something. Like every time you get on the stage, that happens. Now you got to start preparing yourself for it better. Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
not every time. Last 2 battles, yes.
What's
but
that?
It's 4
He need-
times
he need
though. It's like the
Risolti.
4th time.
in the
he need
history of the
Risolti or
battles,
some.
yeah.
What's some shit for that?
What he
acid
doing?
reflux?
Is he eating before the battles? Like
He need
pigging out?
Risolti or some whatever.
Like,
that
I
shit
don't
is
know.
called.
Like, with the tank top.
Yo, once I saw him come out with that, I'm like, he's either gonna do really well, or he's gonna do really bad.
Nigga looking like
Really
Denzel.
bad.
Nigga was looking like Denzel and Devil in the Blue Dress.
Nigga was looking like Static Shock up there.
Yo, Virgil.
Virgil. Yo, nah.
Anyway,
but
Suge got that.
Shook
battle.
3-0 though.
Suge got that. Beat. Good job, Chester.
Shook 3-0.
Facts, big jersey.
Big Bag Montana says Chester's up there looking like a gay French model. He donated. I had to read.
Nigga was up there looking like Lucky Day.
Good looking for the donation.
He was up there looking like Lucky Day. And I thought it was over.
Yo, next battle though. Yo, also let me say this. Suge was battle of the night for me. Performer of the night, all that. Suge got all that. Suge got all that. He got a little oversurfed to me. Suge got all that to me. He got performer of the night, battler of the night, all that. Yeah, okay. Next battle.
I believe it was Swamp and Tay Roc.
Swamp and Tay Roc.
Raccoons.
Listen, let me say something about this battle, right?
Nigga, Slime Mace put
Let
wild
this battle be a lesson to
chat.
niggas.
Slime Mace, shout out Slime Mace.
You put the raccoons up.
Slime Mace put wild raccoons, huh?
Hey, yo, let me say this real quick. This battle
But in the
is
fan
a
votes, they
learning
gave it to Tay
experience
Roc,
for niggas,
though.
B.
He wound up winning fan vote.
Let this battle be a learning experience for niggas.
Tay Roc, right?
Don't
Just in
diss
general.
the people that you performing for, my nigga. Of course they gon' you diss the whole fucking South damn near. They started booing them and shit like, and then you talk about I ain't gonna rap till y'all shut the fuck up. Like these niggas, you was losing them with all
It turned
that.
into raccoon salad.
Yo. That's the thing with it's because where we was at. He might could get that off.
Yeah, it don't
in
help
the
in
West,
battle rap.
in New York, somewhere else. But you
He
battling
in the South.
Southern rapper
Yeah,
in the
like,
South.
And then
They're feeling like you talking about them.
I
or
never
talking
heard
to
of them niggas
like,
eating raccoon. I've been to the South many times. I ain't never heard of that shit.
I heard a nigga eating squirrel and shit.
Possum, I heard nigga ate
Squirrel
possum
and
shit.
possum, and I never heard of
Squirrel.
raccoon.
I ain't never heard nigga eat no squirrel, nigga. Niggas eating squirrel?
They call it roadkill.
Like my Uncle Lodge,
but I've heard
shout
of
out
it.
to my Uncle Lodge, bless his soul. Used to shoot squirrels and skin them
My
shits
nigga,
and all
listen.
that.
But niggas
They-
probably
they-
taste the
they-
same
they
way.
rodent family.
Raccoon
Bro,
and-
listen,
and
ain't no
possum
coon in
taste
here.
exactly the same.
Ain't no coon in here. We
Shit
eat
tastes
chicken.
like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah, ain't no coon in
tastes
in here. Straight chicken.
Nah, but I think Tay Roc lost the crowd though, bro. He definitely lost the crowd. I think that nigga lost the crowd. with all
2-1
that.
Swamp though. Tay Roc did good,
building
but
for sure.
yeah, 2-1 Swamp.
2-1 Swamp.
Yeah, 2-1
I think the
Swamp.
nigga lost the crowd with him. His first round was fire.
Best first round of the night.
He got
That
the
was
first round.
Amazing first round. It felt like it was 2 rounds.
It
I'm
felt
sitting
like
here yo,
it
this
felt
is
like
still
it was about to be a
first?
long night for Swamp.
Yes.
After that first round,
But Swamp second was incredible though. Swamp second was incredible though. Yeah, it would have switched their rounds in their head like that.
yeah, so nigga prepared. You know,
Tay Roc,
his strategy
first
is strategy,
was
bro.
amazing, though. That shit
His
felt
first
like
was
2
amazing
rounds.
because Swamp had a great first. Remember, he went first. His first was
Dope.
crazy.
It was dope. Yeah.
But
he
the
put
Tay Roc-
put the cigarette out on stage. You
Yeah,
knew it was
yeah.
up.
The Tay Roc shit.
Yeah, when Tay Roc
trumped
said
that.
that's the rainbow, the rainbow shit.
I'll turn these Dior's into fisherman boots.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Tay Roc. Tay Roc, that shit was
Listen,
fire.
his first round was crazy, bro. He trumped Swamp first round. But then Swamp,
Amazing second.
I ain't going out like that.
What are we talking about?
Swamp made it murky for niggas.
That's how you fight back. For real.
What he
For
said?
real.
He said his seatbelt ain't buckled, but his legs did, nigga.
Oh my God. Yeah, Swamp.
Yeah, Swamp got busy.
Rock was feeling that second.
Nah, Swamp's second
Swamp
round
and
was
your gear.
godlike.
Hey, yo, hold on and shout out to Swamp too for his gear, yo. The gear is fire, B. Shout out to Swamp. We got some good hats. The hats is dope.
Swamp merch,
Yeah,
right?
I like his merch. This shit fire.
Yo,
Shout out to
listen.
Swamp for that.
Swamp's second round was godlike. He
Left Earth. Yes.
He left Earth.
Definitely left Earth.
He left Earth.
Best Swamp I've seen.
He left North Carolina.
He definitely, and he had Carolina on it. They was with him. They was with him.
You will be cleaning that up.
Yeah, you
Oh,
will
for
be
sure,
cleaning
for
that up. Fucking up, man. Come on, man.
Remember
You
me.
nervous, nigga? You nervous?
Nah. y'all gonna
Relax. You
remember
gotta
me.
relax. You gotta
My
relax.
bad, bro.
Yeah. I see online a lot of people saying Tay Roc win after watching it over and all that.
Fan
Watch
vote
the
say
fan,
he won.
yeah,
Yeah.
he
Fan vote, Tay Roc is winning. I got Swamp 2-1, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Second and third. I thought Swamp won that. I thought it was clear in the building, like looking at it. You know, the fan vote fucked me up. Like, what?
Why people saying audio is choppy? It's fine.
Yo,
I'm listening to the show and it's not. Maybe refresh your screen.
Yeah, you need to refresh yourself.
Audio to IP.
See, it's his Wi-Fi ain't rocking.
Your Wi-Fi ain't rocking. Your Wi-Fi. Yo, Swamp 2-1, my opinion. I don't know what y'all feeling. I don't really go by the polls anyway, so Swamp 2-1. Gun titles is down 0-2 at this point for me.
Meet and greet was dope.
You got Swamp winning?
I said the meet and greet was dope, but yeah, gun
He
titles.
talking about the meet and greet.
I mean, he was there. I wasn't there for no meet and greet.
I don't know if y'all mentioned it, but Rock was telling the crowd to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he lost the crowd. That's what I said. He lost them. Yeah, they that was making it look bad, worse for him though. It wasn't really helping him.
That was bad.
It wasn't really helping his case. You know what I mean? The Swamp was just what you got to think. While Rock doing that, they all backing up Swamp now. Like now, Swamp kill this nigga, B.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now you just traded niggas like, oh, word Rock, yo, Swamp kill this nigga, bro. So now they hanging on everything Swamp say. So that second round was. Man,
Hell in the crowd.
Man, I gave Swamp 2-1, yo.
Shout out to my nigga KK40 you heard?
KK. Word. Dope ass cameraman.
Best videographer in the game,
In
you
the
heard?
game, yeah, he shot Uncle Va video with Rex and all of them. You know what I mean? Uncle Va getting his bars up and all that. You heard? Yeah, but next battle, I gave it to Swamp 2-1.
Yeah, same here.
Surf and JC.
Surf show.
Man.
Surf show.
Might I say it was the highest viewed face-off ever.
The day before.
And let me
Surf
say this
second
also
time
about the
setting that
face-off.
record.
Highest
Surf
viewed
second time
face-off
setting
ever.
that record.
Set a record. But let me also say this. The face-off had me fooled because JC was actually keeping up.
I'm going to beat the shit out you. That's all I'm saying.
JC was looking like,
I'm gonna beat
wait a
the
minute,
dog
wait a
shit
minute.
down
Oh,
your
yeah.
leg.
Now let's fast forward to the battle.
We gonna miss JC.
Oh,
The service, the service is
It's still EFB. Yo, chill. It's still EFB versus gun title smoke out here, man. It'll be
every
back.
fucking burial.
Well, let me say this. Where he went wrong is trying to
Not do him.
downplay Surf on the stage like that. You can't, man. The crowd,
No.
they love Surf.
I don't
man.
even
You
think it was
can't
too
do
much
that.
downplaying. I mean, you downplaying your
And-
opponent. It's a battle, but I don't think he really knew how to work that stage. He's battling an electrifying
Well,
ass
he even
nigga.
say he
Surf is electrifying on that big ass
He didn't
stage.
expect that.
You understand me? And you can't beat an electrifying nigga with just pen, especially when the electrifying nigga got a pen. You got to do something else. JC, you know where I knew he fucked up? I'm going to tell you where I knew he fucked up. When he went first and he said, y'all hear me? Y'all sure? All right. I said, oh, you going to base this on making niggas listen to you?
Right.
You lost.
So JC, listen to this. How do I?
Yo, listen.
Shout out to Pontiac.
Now, I'm going to also say this. JC first round was remarkable, though. It just wasn't enough.
It didn't resonate
Because
with the crowd.
pen-wise, this shit was crazy.
Not for the surf show.
But this Surf saying shit like, slip the 30 and the 9, Chris Hansen won't
Well,
like
like
me.
this.
Yo, son.
What? Scary. They got scary.
That was
in
spooky.
there. They got scary. In
That
there.
was spooky.
Slip the 30 and the 9, Chris Hansen wouldn't like us. Yo, son.
That was extra crazy.
Yo, son. Like, my nigga.
That was that was meteorite light. That was crazy. That was ELE.
So you wake up like mommy.
The writing levels. I'm trying to explain this. Like the writing level is different. Like they both write, but Surf know how to work that crowd. He know how to He know how to.
Somebody said the J Electronica.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Hook him up. What?
Hook
And
him up the monitors. His new name, J Electronica.
I told y'all, it was scary in there. It was scary. That grandson shit real.
Yo, son, it got scary for JC.
Yeah.
JC was saying in the fucking face off, this the best shit he ever wrote, and I disagree.
This the best JC that we've ever seen.
I disagree.
Wholeheartedly.
I seen him after the battle, and I think in the interview with you, and he was like, he ain't inspect that room. It's like, yo, fam, the room is the room. It's not, I think that was a cop out, cause the room is gonna be the room, bro. You gotta wake them up, bro. You gotta do something other than this pen that's gonna get these niggas, especially when you battle a nigga like Surf.
I didn't like that fucking oversized hoodie on him though.
That a Mary? Yo, a lot of people said that. Yeah,
He got a big ass. He look like a big ass highlighter.
He came out before the battle.
Nigga like a walking,
He look like a highlighting a sentence.
nigga like a pale string
big
bean.
ass,
Highlighter and Mary hoodie.
big ass neon.
But it was like
Bright.
themed. Like the hood, it was super big. The Reaper, you kind of get it, but it's like
No.
not it.
It was not
The Reaper. I ain't never seen a Reaper with no
He go-
neon
Lime green.
colors.
Like-
Reaper.
Like
He had
he's-
on a highlighter green.
he wanted to see death coming.
Hey,
Wanted him to see.
He
that.
death coming because the bright.
hey.
All right,
That's kind
chill.
of fire. Nah, I might have to go with that on with you. I like that.
Anyway,
I said it. not him,
tripping.
right.
Yeah, right, yo, listen.
Nah,
JC lost second round.
I'm gonna stop, but that shit was too. That shit, I
Second
ain't
round,
like that hoodie.
JC started like he was about to do some shit. And I think his first round was better than his second.
Buster move. Somebody said the Buster move.
He started doing,
Nah,
yeah,
it's
no.
Surf.
What you
Surf
doing
said-
up there?
Yeah, you said, let's get this dance.
Surf said, let's get the dances. He started with that.
Bust a move too. He used to bust moves too.
He started, let's get the dancing shit out the way.
Yo, you get the front door, you get the back board.
That's how I choreographed.
He was wild.
Yo, what?
He took everything we know JC for and remodeled it to some shit that we know in hood life. Like, come on,
Let's
son.
still make something clear, please. JC was talking some shit.
I said
It
that.
wasn't bad.
Listen, I'm not taking nothing.
It just wasn't
JC
impactful.
was not whack in this battle. It just was not for that
He
room.
usually
We've
comes
seen way better JC.
He usually comes with
We
plenty
did.
more haymakers. He usually comes with plenty more haymakers, and
The Iron
weren't
Solomon
there.
JC was way better. He went crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yo, listen, that was not for that room. If that was a volume and he spit those bars, he would have killed something. In that room, you got to do more than just have. Niggas don't want to just sit there and listen. Niggas want to react. Niggas want to feel involved. Niggas want to. Nah, it wasn't it. JC got 3-0, B. JC got 3-0, B.
Yeah, man. My nigga Julian got carded out.
Yo,
then Surf had the
Surf-
Carter 5 shit.
This what I do, is I do it easy, leisurely like folding some sheets. Shout out to my nigga Pro. But yeah, that's what it is. B.
B, my nigga Pro. Yo. Yeah, 3-0. Sorry.
Next
Everybody that
battle.
has Surf.
Main event.
I think I have yet to see anyone say Surf won. I think
You mean JC?
because nobody ever
You mean
really
JC?
100%. I mean JC, excuse me. Nobody ever really 100% wins a battle. Surf might be 100% winning this battle. B.
Pretty much.
And got up out of there and went straight
Hands
to Rolling
down,
Loud.
no debating,
No debating. No,
That's
I
it.
ain't see nobody say JC won. Not one person.
That's it.
Like, nah, he had the first and third. You ain't really listen. No, there ain't nobody.
Walked them.
No, it wasn't no nothing. No, nothing. No. Every fucking bar ain't chime in. No.
And somebody else said, and Surf put on a show.
Yeah.
He wasn't
out.
just rapping.
Right, showmanship.
Yeah.
And then
then
performed
Rolling Loud.
next day,
Showmanship. Word.
right in New York.
Hand
Like,
of applause for Surf, man. He doing his thing, but he can't front on this nigga, bro.
Jersey.
Word up. Next battle.
Cal versus Eazy.
Cal versus Eazy. This battle was battle of the night for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
This was battle of the night.
So, URL was like, they was great on
Cal
the
versus
placement.
Eazy.
On the placement of the card, that was that was a good call then, right?
What you mean?
On the placement of the card, like placement of the battles, because it was different on the card, and then as far as the placement that night.
I don't be giving a fuck about that.
Wound up being a battle tonight.
I think they did. I think Surf had to catch a flight.
that part.
So they probably made him go because he had to be out of there to catch that flight to Rolling Loud and all that. So he had to leave. So
main event wound up being battle tonight. Or better than that.
This is probably the most debatable battle of the night.
Phil, that's why I think it was battle of the night. Best back and forth.
The talk from both of them was so different. You know what I mean?
Best back and forth.
Yeah.
And it comes down to who won the second to you. Because I got Calicoe winning the first.
And that was a preface battle.
And I got Eazy winning the third. That second round, I'm going to keep it real. I gave it to Calicoe 2-1. The second round, I'm kind of edging Calicoe a little bit. But watching it today again, Eazy had some shit in that second, man. So whoever you get the second to, I don't know. It's up to that. But this battle was dope. Cal got the first to me. Cal was talking. That first round was crazy. Second round, both of them.
Nigga, you don't even pop a willy.
When I battled Eazy, I took a similar angle. When I battled Eazy, I took a similar angle because Cal went more in depth than I did with the whole you don't know, you never rep a certain part of Philly. And that's facts. Every Philly nigga I know tell you I'm from West Philly, I'm from South Philly, North Philly, but I'm from Northeast. You know what I mean? Southwest. Word to mouth. I never heard Eazy say I'm from no part of Philly. He just say I'm from Philly.
Just for the record, there is an interview on a channel called 15 Minutes of Fame that I did an interview with Eazy, and he broke down where he was born, and where everywhere he went up until a certain age.
Okay.
So if you really want to know the history of Eazy and Philly, go watch that interview and you'll get everything you need to know from that interview.
Cal missed that.
Huh?
Cal missed that.
Cal missed that interview.
But the way Cal put it, the way he broke it down in his round was fire. It was, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
It made perfect sense. It just fell in line. That shit was fire for me. I gave Cal the first round.
Now. Where's the rest of your PNB Rock post? You ain't from Philly.
Yeah, he was going crazy. Yeah, so he asked the nigga, yo, you don't believe I'm from Philly? Which made me do my the way he broke that shit. Like, yo, why would you ask a nigga if you from Philly? Like the whole shit with the way he broke that shit down made a lot of sense. And it just fell in line perfectly to me.
Eazy did something similar.
Like, you could follow his round perfectly. Like, it was, Cal got the first round.
Well thought out.
Third round, Eazy black.
Formula One.
Eazy black.
Oh, my God.
Eazy black third round.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Eazy got the third round. Second round is, how y'all want to call it?
Ain't you with dude? You couldn't even claim your
Broad Street.
What?
Somebody just put that in the chat.
My nigga.
Crazy.
That was, don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that. That was fire.
That was fire.
Yeah, nah. Cal got that first round. Second round was something, however y'all want to call it. I edge Cal.
Cal 2-1.
I give it Cal 2-1. However y'all want to call it.
Right.
Overall, 7 out of 10, 7 Madness, 6.5, 7.
Solid 7.
I'm going 8.5.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
He gave us 2 extra battles.
My bad.
7.5.
I have to apologize because the way I see it is not the way everybody else sees it. I'm in the building. It's a different feel.
Got your own opinion.
We was in the building.
Yeah,
That's right. Rec was in the building too. Front and center had the good spot too. I ready to tape a camera to your hat. And you had the bird's eye view.
Okay, I give it maybe a 7.5. Due to the surprise battle, Hollow came out. I like another thing about Hollow. I like that he came out dressed like Pat Stay. Shout out, rest in peace, Pat Stay. That was a great tribute to Pat Stay.
Long live
That was
Pat
dope.
Stay, always.
Long live Pat Stay. That was a dope tribute.
I give it an 8.
You're 7.5. 7.5, man.
That's a 4. Nah, 4.
4? You gave it a 4?
Expectations must have been high. You giving a 4, expectations were high.
Who said a 4?
It's crazy.
Nah, Jules, you wildin' with the 4. It's not a 4. It wasn't. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna stay with my 6.5, 7. I'm gonna stay there where I said first.
I'll take
I'm
my
gonna stay.
7.5.
I'm gonna round it off to
Solid
7.
7.5.
I'm gonna stay with the 7.
Round it up, I'll take an 8.
I'll never go
Take an
backstage.
8.
Nope. I'm out there like a fan.
Facts.
Out there,
And I can attest to that. That's a fact.
I
That's
don't
a
get
fact.
on stage. I don't do all that shit till it's time to do an interview. But
My nigga, I'm gonna stay with the 7. It was about a 7 overall for me.
that's for all the motherfuckers that want to say they was on.
Look,
You
look,
can't
look.
even hear
Look,
shit.
the chat saying 6, 6.5, 6. Somebody did say a 4, 5.
Noble Tech is crazy with that 4. Wow.
Was it?
That's high. That's just high
Nigga
expectations.
said it was a 5.
You know, I my expectation was a little bit higher with them when I seen the names.
Definitely higher. I ain't gonna lie. Going into it, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be the best Summer Madness ever.
Nah, I definitely ain't think that one. I definitely ain't say that.
I did.
Summer Madness 2 was a pinnacle, B. That shit was fucking
Yeah,
One
but
and
what
two.
about what about
One and
what
two.
about E-Ness? I mean, you take. I mean, yes, the aura around Summer Madness 2 was incredible.
incredible.
There was some bad shit that happened on Summer Madness 2. There was some bad performances, just like there was some bad performances over
At
this
Summer Madness
weekend.
12.
So when you take, what you do is you taking the all of the good,
Right.
and you forgetting that some bad shit happened.
Yeah.
So I get that, but for me, still saying 8.5, man. I enjoyed myself.
All right.
There were moments that had
Well,
me like I'm ready.
you also was in the
to
building.
go.
I wasn't in the building, so I'm judging from watching it on caffeine, and I'm giving it a solid 7.
And one more thing, there is a difference for me. No disrespect to Rec, you know, because he's in there as a fan.
I'm at it. I have a
Like I
different
got
perspective.
access through the whole fucking place, so I'm enjoying
Right.
everything, the vibe and everything. So that kind of like, you know what I mean? Like that gives you a different
Some
feel.
extra points. You got some extra
When you-
points for
When
it.
Comes
you
from a different
seeing these
perspective.
niggas go on the stage, when you seeing them come off the stage, like all of that is part of the
Ain't no put the shit on
experience.
salad.
Now all of that is part of the experience for me. So, well, that's why my view is different.
Don't get shit, Uncle Rob.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, mind you, if I would have said a 10, then y'all could beat me up. But I love being an outcast.
Swamp and Rock was cool.
Swamp and Rock was a good back and forth. I mean, minus the booze, but you know, Rock did that to himself. We was still talking some shit. So,
Swamp caught a couple boos in the game. Swamp caught a couple boos. But
like I say,
I mean,
I
there was
enjoyed.
a couple people caught a couple bulls now.
I enjoyed
They were
seeing
doing they booing.
Dropout and Soul with
Soul and
Soufflé.
Soul.
soul to
I
soul.
enjoyed
There you go.
that whole battle. I was entertained.
I was entertained.
You know,
Hollow and Verb was a good back and forth. Even
Hollow
though
and Verb
Verb
good
was
battle.
alright to me. Hollow definitely
I
won
didn't
that.
end his round
5
strong.
bad parts about the event right now. You Sway 5 bad parts.
Drawn out round from Fonz. Second round, it was too drawn out. Z the Dropout, overzealous, jumping around, acting crazy. This shit was chest fucking throwing up all over the fucking place. Yeah, but come on, man. We gotta
ahead,
keep
though.
seeing that.
What else?
What's that, 3? JC losing the way he did.
Is out there.
KC outfit is crazy.
You can't count that as rating.
No.
an event.
I don't.
Right?
Yeah, I don't count that.
So
Fucking
I'm
Mr.
trying to think. I'm trying to put all of the negative shit together to say how the
Nigga
event
had
was
the
that
mystery
bad.
mix now
That's what I'm
later in
trying
his
to do.
fucking
Yeah.
hoodie.
Right.
Niggas talking 6. That wasn't a 6, man. That event wasn't a 6.
Let me put it that way. I'm trying. You got me thinking of bullshit now about this shit.
Bullshit.
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 This is my point. You know what I mean? We're going to find a lot of little bullshit, bad parts in most events.
After
like
the fact.
Danny Myers screaming and shit.
That's normal.
That's gonna happen in every event.
Yeah, I guess, like.
So again, it's a difference when you rate an event. So.
All right.
I like my 7.5.
7.5.
I'm still stuck with the 7 though.
And you were in the building, so
Facts.
7.5 in the building. So what makes my 8.5 any different than yours, right?
You privileged. You
I
was
am
getting
not
interviews. You was
Let's
getting
make this
interviews.
clear.
You know what I mean?
worked very
What is he?
hard
What is he? Yellow
to
knee?
gain the
And I thought
access
about
that I
that.
have.
Yeah, I
Right.
thought about
Gave me
Hey,
nothing.
And
I thought
because
about
you
that
work very
to
hard,
myself,
you're
too.
more
You're
privileged
sitting
than the
there
average
the entire
man.
time.
Man,
Right,
listen,
and you
Privilege
yellow
is when
knee.
something
Work
is
shift, like-
given to
And he
you.
yellow knee.
Nothing
Yes.
was ever given to me.
they gave you access to the event.
I worked for that access for 11 years.
All right, but we talking about this particular event. This one event, you had access to move around. That was a privilege.
It was not a privilege.
Oh man,
It's not a
we
privilege
don't understand.
if
You
you-
work
if
to
you
get to
work
that
for
point. Yeah. So
Right.
what you? So what is? So what you
don't
call
work-
it?
you don't
So what you
work
call it?
up to
So what you
privileges.
call it? What you call it that you had the credentials to move around? What you call it? You just,
I worked for the access.
I
I worked for the.
okay, we got.
I worked for the respect.
So what's the name of that though? What's the name of that?
It's not
What's the name of
privilege.
coming to that event and
not
getting a
privilege.
band to work around? What's the name of that?
It's
What you
not
call
privilege.
that? It's not a privilege to get a.
It's not privilege.
What's the word?
I worked for it.
We know work is what you did to get here. You work all the time. We got that. But we talking about for this particular event.
Right.
Right. You got in. You got a band to access all over.
Right.
Move around. Do what
Oh,
you do.
you want to know what that's called?
Yeah, what's that called?
Respect.
Oh, I bet. That's a good one.
A respect that I earned.
From
Right?
working.
No privilege. Nothing was ever given to me.
Okay, I got
Huh?
Standing firm in
Isn't
that
that what
too.
privilege is?
I
Like
know.
niggas grow up privileged because they didn't have to work for nothing. Were any
That's
of us
a
in here
form of
privileged?
privilege. Yes.
Huh?
That's a form
Everything
of
you
privilege.
have now is not a privilege. You
Right.
worked for everything you have and own right now today.
Yes. I got you. Yes, you're right.
I mean, pretty much
I mean,
facts plus facts.
We not.
So my bad.
Yeah.
I think I might have been a little bit too overzealous.
Yeah, this went crazy.
Pull the Z to drop out.
But yeah, nah, it was a good event for me though. So
Nah, it was good.
I had fun.
and everything
fun.
you named was right. All of those were the downfalls of the event. If we would have got a good Fonz versus Danny, nice.
Yeah, I ain't
clean,
like that battle,
back and
man.
forth,
To be
changed
honest
the
with you,
momentum.
I say Danny won, but I ain't really like the battle. The battle was boring. The battle ain't have that. It ain't live up to none of the expectations I put on it.
What it was.
Right.
When I saw it, Danny and Fonz, wow.
Oh, me
Bar
too.
fest.
Bar fest.
Me too.
When I saw it,
Till everybody snored.
yeah,
Snowfest.
my man was like, "Yo, y'all niggas is asleep." Me and Ike was like, "What? Huh?"
Don't do that. I mean, Miss Mad Bars.
I woke up like,
Yo,
oh, I'm about to roll up. Like,
Roll up, word. Like, nah, it wasn't. They ain't do nothing.
yeah, that shit was not it.
There's nothing to write home about.
That shit was plain yogurt.
Yeah, cottage cheese type shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Shit was cornmeal.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's like battles like that. Like we wait so long for, can't get it back.
Yo, I remember.
That's it.
I remember.
Rap.
Twice.
I remember
Rap.
people. I remember looking at, like on YouTube at predictions when they first announced the whole card, and a lot of niggas had that as battle of the night.
Yeah.
I did too.
Niggas had battle.
I think it
Niggas
would've
had
been-
Danny and Fonz as battle of the night predicted
Yeah. I
like
think it
that.
would've been
I
a better
predict that's gonna be
battle
battle of the night.
You think it would have been a better battle in New Orleans?
Nah, that's what
night,
niggas was saying, yo.
Possibility.
Yeah.
Stage was smaller. Crowd was more intimate. Even though it was a lot of people there, it was not as many. So yeah, Battle on the Bay could have been a better atmosphere for Danny and Fonz.
Battle in the Bayou.
Bayou, what I say?
In the Bay.
I
Battle
think
of
they
the
called
Bay.
it the Bay too, though.
Niggas had to pay you.
Battle of the Battle. Of the
Ba-
was close.
battle of the Bayou.
It was 2 letters off.
Yeah, that's King of the Dot, yeah.
Listen, nigga, I have privilege to say the Battle of the Bay.
Oh, now you want to be privileged. Now you want to be privileged.
See?
Fuck out of there.
All that
No,
yellow
Battle
leaves.
in the Bayou. I think it would have been. We might have got
Maybe a better battle.
maybe not
Better
a better. We
quality
would have probably got the same battle, but I think the room might have been different,
Okay.
right?
Would have received it better.
I think so. Honestly, in New Orleans, that was the first time big event like that was in New Orleans. So that crowd was like
fresh.
Yeah, they just wanted to hear bars. And,
you know, whenever it comes to any city for the first time, that shit gonna be lit.
Facts.
Like did they do a Summer Madness in Houston?
Yeah, Summer Madness.
The first time they did that one? The first time they did that event in Houston with Lux battled to somebody?
Crazy.
That shit was lit out there. That shit was like...
Was that the first Houston event?
I don't know.
Nah, the first one was Surf and Geechee.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, I think that was the first
Okay.
one. Was it Surf and Rum?
Nitty, yeah, when he first came home. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I know it was crazy. That was the first time they did it in
Houston.
Houston.
Loso. What card was that?
Scotty battle. That was Gnome. That was a Gnome.
The first Houston
Damn.
That was a Gnome.
That's how y'all be fucking my head up. Cause I don't be remembering all these, like, what event was what. Like, y'all be good with that.
You have to be there. When you're there, it's easier to decipher the event because you can see.
You know how many events I was at, man? I can't tell you every event I was at, the title. I can't tell you every event I was on.
It's a fact.
Word.
It's a fact. You see yourself and you can name what it was.
Sometimes.
You know, if you watching it on TV or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're not in there and remembering. Because I can remember outside things and be like, oh, that was Houston. Oh, that was Charlotte. Oh, that was, you know, just from a visual of it. So that's why I ask people, like, you know, who battled on that card? You say, oh, I'm in this person, bro.
Like, I don't remember the name of the card that me and Old Red battled on.
Pat battled Pat State battled Suge.
You mean the smack card?
That was
well, me and Old Red battled.
Second one.
I don't remember the name of that
Houston?
card.
Yeah.
No, that was in New
That
York.
might have been the third time.
That was JC versus DNA.
Keep going. I can't even remember that battle.
JC versus DNA. Pat State versus Suge.
What card you talking about?
That was the second one. I think that might have been the Lux and Verb card.
Lux and Verb battled.
In
Houston.
They battled in Houston.
They battled in
Suge
Houston.
had on the tie.
Yeah.
That was Pat Stay.
In a book bag.
Pat Stay and Suge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suge battled. Yeah, that was Pat Stay and Suge. Lux and Verb battled in Houston.
Yeah. Yep. That was on that same card.
Yeah. Was it 3 Houston cards? Yeah, it had to be
Think
because
so. Yeah.
the Surf battled twice. Yeah. Houston 3 times.
That's crazy.
And Houston got that venue I like. That last event I was out there.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't they do that twice in that venue?
That venue,
They just did Nolman.
I love that venue, yo. That venue is fire.
They had the seats.
What venue you talking about?
Well, see, that's where I'm going with here. Houston, I think, was 4 or 5.
4. Yeah. I know it's definitely 3.
It was definitely
Absolutely
2
3.
at the other joint where Surf Battle Rum. That was one place.
Okay.
And then where Surf Battle John, that was also Houston. That was
Houston?
another venue.
Damn, I ain't remember.
That's another venue.
remember that being in Houston.
And then they battled in
Damn.
it. They did that twice because what event just happened?
In Houston?
I'm trying to remember who battled on that card, that Houston card I went to.
Houston card?
Was that a Summer Madness card?
No.
Last year when I was out there, my cousin was out there selling the juices.
That was the Summer Madness.
What card was that? I'm trying to think of who was on the card, B.
Gnome 12 is in, Hardcore Flavor said Gnome 12 is in Houston.
Was it Gnome 12? It probably was Gnome 12. Who was on Gnome 12?
That was our last Gnome, wasn't it?
No. The one before last year, Gnome 11. Who was on that? Was that in Houston? What's the name of that venue, that music hall venue that they with the steps out in the front to go all the way around the block?
That's the last one.
Yeah, that venue is fire. It got the
was
little
last
downstairs and the big room.
Yes.
Yeah, that
And
venue
like I
is
said, the
retarded.
seats up top.
I ain't even see up top.
Yeah.
That's why you confused me. I ain't even go up top.
Because that's why it wasn't sold out. Because those seats were empty up top. You can't call it sold out. Those seats are empty. But that's goods and
Rock?
no, goods and Eazy. That was goods and Eazy. Okay, goods and Eazy was in that one, and Eazy versus Chess was also in the same building.
That's Summer Madness. That was a Summer Madness, not Norm. It was the names fucking me up. Yeah, that was in Houston.
Right.
No.
That was in Houston.
It was the Eazy and Chess, but I was there for
Chess
that.
was in Houston. That shit, yeah.
That's what it was.
And then there were at least 2 in the other one in Houston where Rock battled Goods and Surf battled Rum and Surf battled Geechee.
That's when it was getting shot by Avocado. I was looking crazy.
That's at least 4 times in Houston. Houston was still a good crowd.
Yeah, Houston is a good crowd, B.
Still one of the best crowds.
Shout out to Houston, because they are a good crowd. Non-biased. Detroit, too, non-biased. Like, y'all don't know, a lot of events don't happen in Detroit. Like, URL did, like, one event out there.
Yeah, but we went out. You was out for,
Yeah.
what was them shits called?
Detroit got a dope crowd. They very non-biased. They'll let you know if you lost. They don't give a fuck if you're there from there or not.
I gotta watch battles out there.
Yeah,
I wanna
Detroit,
be in Detroit to
they
watch
very
battles.
non-biased.
Speaking of Detroit,
like
shout out my
crowds
nigga
like
Mo Dirty, you heard? That's my
Shout out
nigga.
boy,
Shout out Mo Dirty.
Mo Dirt. He live in Vegas now.
Oh, here go DJ King Tut. He said 2 Gnomes and 2 Summer Madnesses in Houston. Swave, you came to Summer Madness with Surf and John John.
That's what it was.
Lux and Verb battle in Houston at
Right.
Warehouse
Oh, yeah,
Live
that's
was the
Summer
first
Madness
joint.
too.
Yes, Surf and
First joint was
John
called
John.
Warehouse Live.
That's the battle I was at.
Right.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.